Do you work long hours lurking on the dark web at your government job? Yeah. Do you sometimes get lonely while posting on 4chan how you're going to overthrow the government in Minecraft? Yeah, sometimes. How did you know that? Do you long to find someone who glows just as bright as you so you can bring internet Nazis and Palestinian extremists to justice? Oh, yes, totally. Well, FedPost might be for you. Find your match on FedPost. FedPost, the dating app that glows. Hello and welcome to the show, everyone. This is P&G Weekly. I am your host, Freddie S. Let's dive into it. Loose show still. Been very busy. A couple tragic veterinary visits in the past month and a half or so. I've been sick. I got very, very sick right before I had a very big show we had to do. So it's been a mess of a couple months. I've had this show in the works for a long time, as you'll see from some of the topics. But I still kind of wanted to do it. So we'll get into it. First thing that I wanted to talk about, some real fucking scumbag fucking shit. So last month, May, it was reported that in a town where I grew up, I went to high school actually, in Camden, New York, there was a bunch of grave markers, metal grave markers, like the little plates that go on top of the stones, stolen from a lot of the local cemeteries. And it wasn't just one isolated incident, some jealous lover, some kind of bullshit like that. No, it was I don't remember the actual money, actual amount, 50, 100. It was a lot from this one cemetery, and then other cemeteries on Facebook started reporting in saying they had experienced the same thing. I looked into it a little more, last year. It happened also, right before, summer, Memorial Day, before all the events of the celebrating the veterans kickoff, like July 4th and Memorial Day, such as that. So it's real scummy, anti-American shit. No matter, I kind of feel it's uniquely un-American. I don't think it's just a random crackhead or a meth head. I even people like that. Bro, I grew up in a trailer around the trailer park. So I know these people. I went to school with these people. A lot. They have family in the military and stuff. They may be degenerates on some levels of drug use and unwed parents, stuff like that. But they're American through and through. These are the people that their military recruits, for their efforts as the poor whites, So I really don't think it's that crime. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it's more of an immigrant or non-American nature. We'll just leave it at that, I suppose. Really scummy. I'm not sure if this is happening in your guys' neck of the woods. I'd be interested to hear if any of you have experienced similar things in your neighborhoods, because it's fucking scummy as shit, bro. I'm sure everybody has a member of their family. If they didn't themselves, they have a member of their family that served in the military. It's very common in just rural, lower middle class America, So really scummy shit. I don't like it. All right, next. So this is the video that kind of brought my eye to it. I'm probably gonna have to sit through an ad here. Well, hang on.
One word at a time.
So is Sam Hyde doing like some kind of damage to whites? It's weird because it does seem like this other series that he's working on, the Are You Okay? It seems exclusively just like kind of like picking at or making fun of like white people. And I don't think he needs to add to the sauce in this current moment like that. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm reading way too much into it. But this is the first one I watched, and this was like kind of funny. You know, it's like the awkward Tim and Eric style humor that Sam Hyde and crew are known for. And there was like a lot of funny moments in it, but it's, bro, what are we doing here? I mean, and maybe it's like more of a motivational thing of like, okay, we need to do better. And like, I can agree. Like, you can go to Walmart and look around, and you can all certainly agree that we can do better as a society. Yeah. So I don't know, but it struck me that I kind of noticed, you know, this guy, I'm not sure, he's a little swarthy. So but most of the other videos are kind of picking at or, you know, picking on, you know, these white Gen X boomers, etc. This one, I will say, the based grandma, that one was awesome. Well, I don't know. It's more of a thing of like, I'm not really saying that definitively. It's more of like, let's keep our eye on it type of thing, because you know, never meet your heroes, because they always kind of let you down. All right. All right, this next one. So this is a clip that I just kind of saw, you know, on X, and it took me forever to like re-find it. But I was like, damn, this motherfucker calling me out for real. So here we'll watch it and then we'll talk about it.
I don't know. That makes me excited about the future. When people start talking about like, hey man, I'm a heritage American. Don't tread on me. Don't tread on my, like, whatever. Don't tread on my banjo. I'm like, dude, it's going. It's gone. Your country is going. It's gone. Let it go. What's dead is dead. You know? I see these knucklehead assholes and they're like, let's start the Bull Moose Club. Let's start the Teddy Roosevelt Society for Norman Rockwell Boy Scout paintings. We're all heritage Americans. Let's all dress up like the pioneers. Gucci backpack, bro. Gucci backpack. Let it go. Gucci backpack. There ain't no Norman Rockwell Boy Scout nut heritage America, brother. The whitest kids you know are listening to Radiohead, okay? The whitest niggas you know, your heritage Americans, they're listening to Radiohead.
This motherfucker.
They're smoking weed. They're making indie music. They're DJing a party in New York. They're bisexual, okay? Like they're eating Asian fusion, or I don't even know what's new, Caribbean fusion. And you have these like washed faggots. You have these like washed faggots that aren't even white. You have a guy that's like, you know, an eighth Cherokee, a quarter Japanese, whatever. And they're like, well, I'm a heritage American. Well, remember the Alamo. You got a guy who's like a quarter Guatemalan. And he's like, whoa, I'm a heritage American. Remember Davy Crockett and the Alamo? It's like, dude, your mom is Mexican. Like, dude, your mom is Guatemalan. What are you talking about? You know, the real founding stock is like some wigger in Milwaukee. The real founding stock is like a bisexual DJ in New York. The real founding stock is like some stoner on Venice Beach. They don't give a fuck about banjos. They don't give a fuck about Lewis and Clark. Or that guy that makes those archaic recipes from the Revolutionary War on YouTube. And I love that guy. He's a great guy. But like, you know. So let's stop LARPing. Okay, let's put that to bed. Give them some milk and honey and put them to fucking bed, because that's done. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. People say, of course the fucking spick would say that. Yeah, it's called reality. You know, I can already imagine the replies. The replies are going to say, of course, this 25% Sephardic gay guy is going to tell us blah, blah, blah. He would never understand. I know. I wouldn't. I'm rich and successful. You're some broke loser hanging on to the past. You have some, pine tree ass account, an appeal to heaven. It's like the pioneers again. We're the Bull Moose Society. We're gonna be like whatever. It's like, I know, bro. I know. You have a 200 follower account where you post Norman Rockwell paintings, Gucci backpack. I'm rich and successful, and the smartest people like me. You're right, I wouldn't get it. True. So anyway.
All right. Lot to unpack on that one, I feel. So yeah, I mean, mostly everything nailed that bitch except for the bisexual part. But yeah, smoking weed, listening to Radiohead in an indie band, all of that tracks completely. So he's an asshole for one. No, you know how Nick is. So like Nick talks out both sides of his mouth, and like I'm gonna grant him. I'm not gonna call him a fed. I'm gonna grant him that he does a entertainment show for 2 to 3 hours most days of the week. You gotta have shit to talk about, and you're probably gonna have some contradicting takes in the, when you're trying to be humorous about it, right? So not a big deal. I don't even really fault him for many of his takes that are like seem contradictory. What I do not like, and this is like one thing that I'll always stand by, he looks down on, like poor whites, lower class, working class, blue collar, however you want to term it. Where I come from, he looks down on that. He's a city kid, went to a fancy fucking school. He does have a very different fucking life experience from me and people that I grew up with. So, you know what? Like I'll grant him that he's still young. But the other part of it is like I'm this Christian. Like he should be a little more magnanimous to our fucking side, let's say. And he often is not. He's often like derogatory, and I don't see it as like a motivating force most of the time, let's say. But I mean, called out for sure. 52 follower account, fucking screaming into the void. I don't have a little pine tree as my profile pic, but it is what it is. But I did just think it was initially when I saw like the headline of the clip where he's like, "Oh, calls out heritage Americans for smoking weed and listening to Radiohead." I was like, "You bastard! How dare you! How dare you!" The Greta Thunberg face. So funny. Half right, but I don't know. So, okay, so here, this is going to lead us into our next little topic and another like broader point that I kind of want to talk about, which is like the forks of the, I guess pitchfork would be like redundant. But I would like it to be like a spear that has many, many tines on it that could be used for attack. So let's talk about Mr. Chud the Builder and his bail. But first, we'll watch a secret. I believe it's one last secret video that he had before he went to jail, and we'll watch it now. Yo, what up, everybody? We're gonna come up on these cats up in here, see if they're all gonna be like chimping out or anything. Oh, what's going? Looks like we got a group down here. What's going on here, fellas? What's going on?
What? You're not ready to chimp out, are you? Yo, what's up? What, you bunch of pussies? You gonna chimp out, or what you all gonna do, huh? What, you trying to follow me over here? Hey, don't follow me. Who's chimping? Who's chimping out? Who's chimping out? These fucking pussies are always fucking chimping out. Look at this one. Chimping out. These pussies, they can't even contain themselves around me. Alright, y'all, it's Chud the Builder here. These pussies are chimping out.
Interesting, yeah. So that was, Chud the Builder, hidden, unreleased footage, exclusive here, PNG Weekly. So let's talk about that. So a lot has happened in this case over the time that I was gone, and I actually am interested to talk about some of these trials, like the Carmelo Anthony and Chud the Builder, just because I just was on jury duty recently and just have a little bit of, I'm not even going to say insight, but I just, it's recently in my mind, and, I got topics about it that I'd like to talk about, so content, for lack of a better term. Chud the Builder, everybody, obviously, old topic. So the most recent news is that he's trying to find 10 bail bond companies to take on the liability at $100K a piece. Excuse me. So this is it seems unreasonable demand by the judge. I'm not a lawyer or know very much about the law. It seems like a overstretch just because of racism. So it sucks. He's got a couple people that would pay the full bond. I think it's just duel.com, and the other guy, I Fight for Kids, the pedo hunter guy. So yeah, this case sucks. Is it great optics? It is not. Do we need to kind of accept that it's not good optics and still fight for him and take him, he's on our side. We need to kind of take him in, so to speak. So yes, we do. That, yes. He, one of us, it's not great. Nobody wants to go out necessarily and be yes, I support the guy screaming the N-word at black people, random black people on the street. That's not exactly what he's doing. I know that's an oversimplification, but honestly, we need to, this is our guy. We need to fight for him. There's many battles in this, the culture war and political battle at large, so to speak. Many heads of the Hydra. This is kind of been always my contention. The Hydra has many, many heads. So there's enough battles for us to kind of splinter off and tackle 2 or 3 separate issues. So you don't have to love Gypsy Crusader, but you just also don't have to attack him. You can kind of support him from behind, if you will, or silently, or, the very least you can do is not get in his fucking way. There's so much to go around that if you don't like that particular battle, go find another fucking battle, because, brother, we're getting fucking slaughtered out here. I mean, it's a mind grape of topics. You open up X every day, and it's U.S. signed ND, I forget what numbers, 244 to give Israel all of our military that's going through, the House vote currently as we speak. You know, the constant war with Iran. You wake up and you go to work every day and you're like, wow, I can't wait to pay $5 to throw gas in my tank, to pay taxes for a war that I don't agree with, to kill people. And it's constant barrage of bullshit, and it sucks, right? There's a lot of different avenues that each one of us can. You find the topic that you are passionate about, go to it. So, like, I've recently been following, I live in New York, you know, full disclosure. I believe Alex Fasulo is her name, and she's been very strongly advocating for against solar and wind in and on like New York farmlands. Like, these people are crazy up here. So New York, despite its many faults, I've never even been to the city, so I can't even speak to the city. I feel like that's like a separate state. And if you ask me, probably many other upstate New Yorkers would feel the same way. So New York is basically Vermont and New Hampshire. If you do not know, up here where I live, it's not the city. It's farms, it's mountains, it's lakes, it's rivers, it's all of that. Deer, fish, it's nature. It's not overdeveloped yet, knock on wood. A lot of the landscape is quite beautiful, and that's like one of the best things about it up here, despite all the taxes and the political bullshit. Most of the counties in up here have like a Republican or at least like leaning red legislature, you know, in the county legislature and stuff like that. So they are trying to install solar panels on top of our waterways and lakes. And, you know, I don't know if you know that much about it, but that is going to like leach different like heavy metals and chemicals into the water. Most of our water, it's like everywhere, dude. Like, we had good water. It's getting polluted. There's many different reasons, but you can't really eat the fish. You know, it's probably not a great idea to like eat the fish out of like certain parts of the water. So this is only going to make that worse. Most of these companies, the solar companies, they're foreign. They're not even like from here. From what I understand, it's like a 15% like return on the electricity. So like for everything that the solar panel takes in, it only puts out like 15% of the like output. So it's not good for up here. We have a shitload of cloudy days up here. Like, I just got the garden started. Like, I don't know, like where all you live, you might even have like tomatoes growing, like some of you. But like we just got shit in the ground. Like, we had like frost like a week ago up here. This is not a smart idea to rely on solar for up here. So anyway, I don't know. Just to bring it kind of back, so many different things to like focus on. There's a Hydra head for each person. And there's probably more than that. So you can tackle, you know, 2, 3, 4 things, make that your focus, and like, you know, bring attention to it. Let's try to do something. Guys, I'm so black-pilled lately. It's crazy. Like the UFC fight like coming up, I should be like super excited about it. Like, I do not want to watch it at all. Like, just because of what it represents. They're like banning Strickland from it. It sucks, dude. It doesn't feel like America. You go outside to like a city center or, you know, mall, Walmart, grocery store, whatever. Brother, it doesn't feel like fucking America. It really doesn't. And this is like the 250th anniversary. This should be like so much fun and awesome. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Dazed and Confused, but that was like taking place during like the centennial, whatever anniversary, you know, 1976. And it, you know, it just feels like it should be like a bigger deal, you know. and see some of like the pictures on X of like the Coca-Cola commercial and like the parades and stuff that they had going around. I believe there was like some kind of wagon train that like went across like all the states. We don't have nothing like that. There's no pride. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody's like bogged down by all these prices, and we're just hurting and tired and in pain, and nobody has any will to celebrate. You go, like I said, to any one of these like places in like a city, and nobody's speaking English. Like, it doesn't feel like home. That's why everybody has so much like nostalgia for the 90s, because I think that was like the last time at large that everybody can remember, or it was like, wow, this, you know, this was America, you know. And the information was so gatekept at that time that not many people knew what was really going on or how bad it was going to get, let's say. So, I don't know. Chud the Builder, let's support him. All right. Lastly, my girl Emily Yausis, she should have so many more followers. She should have riches, so she can. Only thing she has to worry about is making her beautiful little cartoons and animations. I love her. I would make Nazi babies with her if I was not married. I've been married for a long time. So I would not divorce my wife, you know, for this opportunity. But, you know, in a different parallel universe, different timeline, she's just a lovely woman. She's just great. I can't say enough good things about her. This song, it's so funny that she chose this song to make a cover of, because the Adventures of Pete and Pete just brings so many like joyful memories. Like, if you just like think about it, like I just start smiling. I just loved that show. I loved this song. There was a couple years ago where like I kind of had I was rewatching the show a little bit, and I wanted to hear like the full version of the song, so I kind of just had like on my repeating YouTube playlist for, you know, a couple months, and just kind of listened to it over and over again. I really love this, so it's great. So Miss Emily Yausis, oh, I'm so sorry, girl.
Hey, smiling strange, you're looking happily deranged. Can you settle to shoot me? Or have you picked your target yet? It do be like that. Well, is your brand black? It do be like that. Well, either way, end of speech, it's the end of the day. But we was only funning, but guiltily I thought you had it coming. It do be like that.
Back underground with you.
Well, is your friend black? It do be like that. It do be like that. Well, is your friend black? It do be like that. It do be like that. Well, is your friend black? It do be like that. Ay, 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 ay. Well, is your friend black? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Well, is your friend black? Ay, 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 ay.
Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. All right, everyone. So that will be basically it for the show this week. Hopefully I can just get back on more of like a regular schedule and able to make like more content like how it used to be. But it's been busy. I don't know. I won't make excuses except for I'm going to make excuses. But hopefully we'll get back to regular soon. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Get us on Rumble, YouTube. Follow us on X. All that hot shit. We'll see you next time.